Ash. I first met Ash at our first band rehearsal.
And Ashton came over for the first ever Five Sauce band practice.
We were all judging him because he wore this purple shirt.
He came in and like we were playing FIFA and we were like, do you want to play FIFA?
And he was wearing a terrible purple shirt.
And he wore these weird shorts.
And he was like, no, I don't like FIFA.
And he came to Michael's house on this on his push bike.
We were like, what do you mean you don't like FIFA? Everyone likes FIFA.
Well, he didn't play FIFA though, and we were like, why don't you play FIFA?
So he almost didn't make it in the band because he didn't like FIFA.
Since then, I've been judging him about everything he does, ever.
Ashton is chirpy, long-fingered,
Rhythmic,
Short,
long-fingered,
big-footed,
which is really bizarre.
big, ass, hands, and feet.
curly-headed.
And fingers. And fingers. I'm up to 7.
Very musical.
Luscious hair with award-winning smile.
The best thing about Ash is he always laughs at my jokes.
Best thing about Ashton.
His award-winning smile, like I said. And a great talking voice. That's 20.
He's always really chirpy.
Pushing me.
The best thing about Ashton.
His laugh is amazing. That's one of my favourite things about him.
He laughs in like 10 different ways. If Ashton was going to take you on a date, I feel like all he would feed you is like a vegetable. Sometimes it's like
It'd definitely be broccoli and rice.
broccoli, and sometimes it's like oh, if you know what I mean. It's like it can vary, or sometimes it's like a little schoolgirl. Sometimes it's like an old man.
He's just too nice.
Michael, take 1.
I first met Michael, we went to school together.
We actually hated each other for like a solid year of my life.
Kinda didn't really meet the guy, sort of inboxed me on Facebook.
His fringe was longer than mine.
That's the first time I ever saw a proper fringe, was from Michael. He was very secluded. He was kind of cooped away in his room for about 5 years. Michael, he does this thing when he's eating. I bet Callum said this, but when he has a bowl of chips and we're all sharing. Like if you're sharing like a bowl of like chips or something with Michael, and he grabs the chip and he eats it and he puts his fingers back above the plate, he'll sprinkle, like when he's eating it, he'll sprinkle off his fingers. And he like sprinkles what's left over on his fingers into it. And it's disgusting. And it's just disgusting. Michael was a superhero. He's
Potato boy?
Potato boy. Michael in 5 words would be weird, very immobile, nerdy, fringe-tastic,
Hair.
mass consumption. No. Wait. Colour, slightly funny. That's 2. And bad at maths. Actually, can we skip this one? I don't even know that many words.
And hair again.
I like Michael.
He's always, there to cheer you up when you're down. He's just a great friend overall, really. Take 1, Callum.
I thought, when I first met Callum, I thought he was like really skinny.
It was really, really awkward.
Because I was quite a chubby kid. So I was a bit jealous of that.
And I'd done 2 band practices when I first joined the band with Michael and Luke, but Callum never turned up.
The first time I met Callum, I thought he was small.
And then one day he came to band practice, but we had to sleep at Michael's house. So we slept out the back, not together, out the back. Was kind of together, but we'll get to that part.
We weren't really friends because I thought I wasn't cool enough to be friends with Callum.
It was out the back where Michael's grandma used to live. So I slept on the lounge, and I kind of made Callum sleep on the floor on this little thing because I was like, well, I need good sleep. Like, I'm not gonna give up that for like this dude who never comes to band practice. Like,
Callum has like a really squishy face, so he can make all these different faces.
so manipulative. You see that word?
He can like, I'm gonna ignore you.
Callum is actually the weirdest person in the band, but he refuses to admit it.
You can ring Callum at any time of the day and you just be like, hey, You know, do you want to do this, or this? He's always up for some adventure.
He is always like relaxed in like the most stressful situations.
How would Callum impress a girl on a date?
Callum is, with his huge bicep, streamline.
Callum would not make her food.
No, the girl would make food for Callum, I think.
No, because what if she refused to?
Then they wouldn't eat.
I've never seen Callum go on a date.
I don't think, has Callum been on a date before?
Hairless. Look at this bad posture beard. Like a naked mole rat. There we go. 7, I was nearly there.
One thing that no one knows about Callum, except for us three, is
Well, we
that...
can't really say because if we tell you, then everyone will know.
Callum is like a cuddly little bear.
Luke, take 1.
I first met Luke at the movies.
I remember the first time I saw him was at Year 7 open day.
And in Year 9, we hated each other.
And he was getting teased for his glasses.
Michael didn't like Luke first, and I was best friends with Michael at the time, so I actually didn't like him.
He wanted to kill me, I wanted to kill him.
But in the back of my mind, I was like, he seems like a really cool guy.
He used to wear these like fluoro green glasser things, and I was like, well, they're kind of cool.
And then somehow in Year 10, we became best friends.
And they were kind of teasing him about it, and I was like, hey, I like your glasses, man. Like, don't worry about it. And he's like, hi, I'm Luke. And I'm like, hi, I'm Ashton. It was really cool.
Best thing about Luke.
He's the youngest in the band, so I kind of feel like a brother to him.
He always chooses the sensible thing to do.
His amazing legs.
There we go again.
We've been talking about his legs all day.
Luke is musical. Duh.
Chirpy, fun.
Luke is blonde, blue-eyed.
He always seems to be happy.
Looks like he can surf, but he cannot.
He ad-libs a lot.
Luke's perfect first date would be,
He's always in the shower, and he always ad-libs in falsetto.
He's done the whole dating thing.
Been through
I
that.
think he's more ready for marriage. Kids,
Yeah,
mortgage,
yeah.
settle down,
Settling down.
maybe a little farm, some pigs,
He's really nice to me.
movie and dinner. I don't even think probably dinner first because he's quite a hungry guy.
Yeah, he likes...
Then a second dinner after.
But then he'd have popcorn during the... He's one of those guys
And
who
then
would...
he might even go get a snack during the movie.
Yeah, he'd be one of those guys who get dinner before watching a movie but still get large popcorn and jumbo drink.
I've kind of seen him grow up. Even though we're nearly the same age, I feel like 2 years is a lot at this sort of age. So I feel like I've gotten to see him sort of grow into like a mini man.